we're gonna chat for a little while, right?
Yeah, sure.
Nice, because I feel like a lot of interviews are just like
very short.
Like even 1 minute and.
Yeah, the basic questions and then on to the next. Yeah. Does this look crooked to you, or is it?
Maybe a little bit up on that side.
Yeah,
I
right.
think. Yeah.
Have you ever done a podcast or?
No.
No.
No, it's the first time. I've been to like mainly radio stations, really.
Okay.
And also on Zoom, but that's also been radio.
Yeah, of course.
Station.
In Belgium, you've been on TV shows as well, right?
Yes, I was at Vandaag last night.
Yeah. Do you know what Vandaag means?
Today?
Yeah,
exactly. I was asking. But it's a podcast, so you put it online and also.
Yeah, so it's on YouTube and then Spotify, iTunes, audio streaming platform. The most people are watching on YouTube, so we're actually. Are you ready? Then we'll officially start.
Yes.
Perfect. What's up, guys? My name is Ender Scholtens, and today I'm here with Swedish singer-songwriter Nea.
Yes.
What's up? How are you?
I'm good.
All right.
It's great to be here, to be traveling again, you know.
Yeah, in Belgium. How long have you been here? For a couple of days, or?
Yeah, I came. Yeah, just 2 days.
Okay.
And before that, Paris. So it was.
A
week altogether.
Hectic.
Yeah.
Okay. So have you been? Have you had the time to explore a little in Brussels or something, or not really?
A little bit.
Okay.
I went for some mulfrit last night, and like some mulfrit.
So what was it
but
like?
that's like a dish.
A dish? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a square or something.
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
no,
okay. Yeah.
Oh,
but
I saw
thought it was
I saw on your Instagram. Yeah, the mussels is it called? Yeah, I just didn't know how to pronounce it in English.
Okay, cool.
How was Paris? Did you get time to explore Paris or?
A little bit, but I mean, these kind of trips were because I've been out for promotion, so I've been to like radio stations and TV and stuff, and
Gossip Guy podcast.
Exactly. Yeah, it's normally not so much time to do things really, but I've had the time to see a little bit of things.
Yeah, and these interviews are all. Yeah, you told me already off camera. This is your first podcast. The other interviews are more shorter, and do they ask a lot of the same questions in those interviews?
Yes, actually yes, because many of the interviews are really 1 minute, and then I play a song.
Yeah,
like
they don't have the time to.
Yeah, exactly. And then everybody is asking about some say and about the new song, and there's not time for much more.
I wanted to say in the introduction, you have a new song, Diablo, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so then we got that out of the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Go listen to it; it's a great song. Yeah. So, what are other questions that reoccur that always come back and people always ask you?
Yeah, of course, music stuff, and like how does it feel with because it was Some Say, which is my biggest song, and which actually went #1 here in Belgium, was my very first single. So
was it your first single?
Yeah, exactly. So people are asking a lot about like how that felt and how does it feel to be an artist and stuff like that. So and that's something that comes up a lot. And then also, actually, a lot of people are asking about my childhood because I grew up in South Africa.
Okay, cool.
So that's something that comes up quite a lot as well.
That's
what are we going to talk about?
Yeah, that was all the things I wanted to talk about. No.
We could talk about more of that again, dig deeper into it. So,
Yeah, the only thing, I think those questions were pretty basic, but South Africa, how was that? I don't know how much you've already shared.
I was born there because my parents worked for, they actually worked for the Swedish church, but undercover they also worked for another organization, which was like, it's called Diaconia, and it worked to find anti-apartheid groups.
Oh wow!
Because that was during apartheid in South Africa, which is like a racist system, and really bad white people suppressing black people per usual. No, but so they were working with that, and like I'm really proud of them. They were like hiding people and being like out on the front lines and trying to like make the world a better place, basically there. But mainly also just like finding the people in South Africa that were already like in groups for anti-apartheid things and just support them. So
your parents sound like badasses. It's really cool. It's really cool. Yeah. Damn. Wow, that wasn't the answer I expected. I just thought, I was 3 and I still live there, but it's a really cool story. Yeah. All right. Well, I did prepare some stuff. I usually don't do this, but I thought if I have Nea, I have to come up with some cool questions, but it's not gonna be like an interview. I just have some topics I want to talk about, which I think is interesting to ask someone who's in the music business and stuff. Because like, do you think you can live without your phone? Do you think it's a big thing in the music industry?
And you mean, by phone, you mean like the cell phone with all the apps and everything?
Yeah, and the social media and stuff. Media, yeah, you have to.
And as an artist, I think it's like you kind of need to be online. Yeah. I feel like it's really hard to reach out to people if you don't. And then I guess there must be examples of that too, and there's definitely artists that are not very active on social media. But I feel like as a new artist, it's like you kind of need to show your face and like just show people who's into your music, also who the artist behind it is. But it's a mixed feeling with social media for me, because in one way I actually quite like it, but it's also like a stress of always posting, and also like everybody wanting it like to grow quicker in followers, and
of course.
Just that normal stress that I think everybody really has.
Do you ever feel like it's distraction from making music?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's my like biggest issue with it. Like when it's maybe like my team can be like, oh, you should be more active on this, but I'm like, but I'm active in my studio, and that's where my heart is. But I also get the thing of like it's a mixed it's a balance, I think, because it's the thing of like actually trying to reach your like followers and audience, which is like super important, obviously, but then also the feeling of wanting to focus on the things you feel are important.
That's an interesting question. Interesting answer question. It was
very interesting question. Well,
so give myself a compliment. It was a quite interesting question. Very cool. Because I feel like a lot of artists right now are maybe even bigger online than their music is. They're bigger than their music, like online.
That's true.
So
and I feel like
say whatever you were gonna say.
I feel like that to me that's a bigger problem. Like, but that's because I started as a songwriter, and so the core for me in my like whole artistry is my songs, and like writing music, and that's really like part of my DNA. I feel like the songwriting, and I'm very happy that so far my songs are probably bigger than me as like a person. I think a lot of more people know about Some Say, for example, my biggest song, than my face. And for me, I like that balance. But I also see, like, if people would know my face more, then maybe it would be easier to reach out to even more people. Like, it's that.
Now it's weird, but now you kind of have to rely on the song being good. And if you're really big online, you can drop a maybe not as good song and still have very big success.
That's true. Yeah, exactly. You get like a bigger chance to reach the audience.
I just think it's kind of a weird evolution music has gone through in the last couple of years. The social media influencers, actually. How important it is. I mean, Right. It is special. It's like, because I knew you, but when I wanted to look up your Instagram, you have a lot of followers, but I thought you would have more, but because your songs are so big. But it's,
I get that reaction a lot. I don't have that many followers.
Follow me on Instagram.
Exactly. No, I'm kidding. No, but it's like I'm still really new. That's the thing. Like, I've just been doing this for a year, and
it's crazy. And you're already going international.
It's fun. It's really exciting.
So because for most people, 2020 has been a pretty shitty year, I think. But you have what's the best thing you experienced during 2020? What's your highlights? If you have to pick one thing.
If I should pick one thing, it's the artist thing.
Okay,
it's becoming Nia. I feel like because it's been just the biggest focus this year.
Of course.
No, it's been crazy to start to, like I mentioned, I used to write, or I still do, but my main thing was to write songs for other artists and to be the person who's suddenly in the light, and who gets to sit here and chat with you and play at the radio stations and just hear my voice on music on the radio and stuff. It's been really super exciting and I don't know, flipped my life, like, so I'm putting so much more time into that now.
Is there any songs you've written that we maybe could know, or is it a lot of Swedish songs? How do you have to?
I've been working quite a lot with this girl Sarah Larsson. So she is pretty famous, and the biggest song we've done together is a song called Lush Life.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I heard that one. So a lot of people have heard that one, but then also a few others of hers. A song called TG4M and one called Don't Worry About Me. And then a lot of Swedish artists, but also like Axwell, Toe Strike. It's like Tiny Tempa.
Whoa! And how long have you been songwriting? So you've only started making your own music for a year, but how long have you been songwriting then?
Full time for 5 years.
Okay,
so 6 years now, probably. Yeah.
So that explains a little how you work with all those big names.
I've been doing that like all in for a bunch of years now.
Very cool. Yeah. All right. The only thing I wanted to say about the social media thing, that's maybe why I started about it. Like, you only can quit social media if you're at a certain level, I feel like. Because Ed Sheeran, he doesn't even have a phone, apparently. If someone needs to reach him, they have to go through his management, and they can't even reach him because he's off the grid. Yeah.
Wow,
that's cool.
Yeah.
Would you rather not have social media? If it was possible, if you were in the position like Ed Sheeran.
Probably. Yeah. Probably, yes, because it is like, as much as I think it's fun, because I actually do, I think it's really fun to like, I don't have a problem with like posting or whatever, but it does give you like the stress and a little bit of anxiety, like, is this caption good? Like, I feel like your headspace is so much in the phone. Yeah. And like, especially if you're like active on social media, like, oh, how should I put this like like what photo, okay, this filter, like, you spend so much time on little things that you could actually details. Exactly. So if I was Ed Sheeran, I would probably quit. Okay. I'm not though, but
alright, there was a lot about social media, but when you entered, you were still eating. Do you think you're a picky eater?
Big eater.
A picky. Like, is there a lot of things you don't like? Or?
I feel like I'm getting more picky almost. Okay. Yeah, because I could probably eat anything, but I've started to really enjoy good food. Like, the better food I eat, the better food I want, basically. Yeah. Like, I used to love sushi, like any sushi, and now I've like started to eat like the good sushi, and I'm like, I can't go back because then it just feels gross.
I feel you. Yeah.
So I feel like I'm getting more picky, but I could eat anything. I'm not like, I'm vegetarian, so I could not eat meat. All right. But the rest of the food.
All right. So, but do you think are you like experimental? Do you dare to eat new things you have never eaten before? Like, because you ate mussels yesterday. Yeah. Which, did you like it?
I loved it.
Okay, perfect.
But I've had that before. So, okay. But that's a special flavor. Like, I feel like it's one of those like adult flavors that you have to like get used to. But once you're used to it, you love it. To eat. It's like with olives or beer or wine. I feel like as well, like the first time you try it, it's not amazing, but then you like.
It's also so like the texture is weird, I think, and people could get turned off by the texture of a mussel.
True. Yeah.
I think it's an experience. I really love mussels.
Me too. And this is something I forgot to like talk about yesterday, but I've heard that mussels are vegan, which is like mind blowing to me. Have you heard this?
I didn't know. I thought they were...
Because apparently it's not a animal, it's like mollusk, we say in Sweden. I don't even know what that is in English. But it's like, it's not an animal, it's something else, like they can't feel. Okay. So even vegans eat mussels, but they won't eat egg. You know, it's like a strange thing to me.
Yeah, I didn't know, so I can't tell you anything about it. Yeah, it could be true.
Fun facts.
Yeah. So and you forgot to tell them yesterday, like on
when we ate.
Okay. Okay.
I wanted to bring it up and then I forgot.
All right, no problem. With the things that are happening now, do you feel like you can still enjoy the little things in life?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are like little pleasures of yours?
Just like even like having a night on my own in my apartment, reading a book, or like watching a TV series that I really like, and knowing that I don't like nobody has to reach me now. Like I can turn off my phone and just be here. I started to like go to a sauna club in Sweden.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really funny. It's like I moved a couple of years ago, and it turned out to be like a sauna club there, and it started like it's become something that's like super like the little things in life that you are like really looking forward to. It's like me and the old ladies sitting in the sauna, and I get to like speak with old ladies that I would never normally do, like an age group that you would not hang out with.
Of course.
And it's just been like a really nice and just something completely different from like the artist life, which is I think a good balance.
Yeah, of course.
Balance it up as well.
Keeps you grounded maybe in a way.
Something like that. Yeah, I feel like it.
Yeah. Now you mention it, I never hang out with anybody above the age of 50, maybe 60.
Right.
And it's weird because I used to. We had a social project in high school where we had to go every week to how do you say that? Like where old people go. I want to say an old people home, but like a retirement home. An old people home. No. And I used to talk like every week with another old person, and it was really interesting because they really lived in a totally different time, and they have so many stories that I can't even imagine. And it's really interesting, but I stopped doing it after it was mandatory. Yeah, it's cool. I can imagine that how you can enjoy something like that.
Yeah, it's just something else. So
that's true. It certainly is. Have you ever been recognized in a sauna center?
No.
Because that could be weird.
Yes.
Because you're really vulnerable.
That's very true. Yeah, I would not like that. The place I go to is like really small. It's like 10 people maximum. And during Corona, it's like 4 people maximum. And it's only like... I'm definitely the youngest person there, so I don't think they have any idea that I'm even an artist. I don't mention it.
No, that would be weird. Yeah, I'm an artist, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
no, of course. That is an interesting fact about you that you go to a sauna center. I've asked all of these. Oh yeah. So, do you have a tattoo anywhere?
Yes, I have a small one here.
All right, in your neck? Or?
Yes, I'll show you. It's tiny.
Oh, wow.
I keep on forgetting that I even have it because it's like here. And it started with my sister, my younger sister. She did it here, like those symbols.
Yeah, so like a triangle, a circle, and a square.
And then she was like, because we are 4 siblings. And then she was like, but this is for you guys, like one for each person. And then we all had to do it. So I have mine here. My other sister has on a foot. My brother, he bailed. So he actually did a ring instead with this. Like, He didn't dare to make the tattoo. But
it's really cute.
Sibling tattoo.
That's really cute, yeah. Do you know if anyone in the world has a tattoo of you, maybe?
Oh, I don't know. No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I mean, if you do, you need to tag me.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Yeah, it's cool because a lot of artists I know, I've seen a lot of crazy ass tattoos, like maybe Justin Bieber on an arm and stuff. And that would be cool, I guess.
That would be insane.
But I wouldn't want to be the person living with someone else's face on my arm.
So
that I don't
strange.
even know. Yeah.
And then the person starts to release music you don't like, and you're like, damn it.
Or do some controversy where you don't agree with or something, and then you have his face on your arm. So, but tattoo Nia's face on your arm.
And tag me so I can see it.
Yeah, it would be really cool if someone actually did, though. Yeah.
I mean,
why?
I mean, okay, go do it. Just do it.
Let's not encourage it. So you said that maybe in a sound center it wouldn't be that nice to meet a fan because it would be kind of awkward maybe.
Yeah.
But have you ever had an awkward fan interaction or a fan meetup that wasn't like the greatest, or never ever?
No, I feel like people are super cute actually.
Okay.
And like I said, so far my music is like a lot more famous than me.
Yeah.
So it's not like I have a problem with fans coming up all the time. For me, it's like when someone does, I'm actually super happy because like, oh my God, you listen to my music.
You actually recognize me.
Yeah, exactly. It was like, I'm just like happy and like overwhelmed that they care, basically.
Yeah, of course.
So it's like,
I know,
it's definitely not a problem for me. Yeah.
What was the best meetup you've ever had? The best experience with a fan?
It was really cute actually now that we were in Paris, because I was playing at this TAM fashion show thing, and then there was someone who was coming up during the day, like, oh, can I take a photo and stuff, and of course, and then he, like, later in the night, we had been, after the show, like 2 hours or 3 hours later, him and all his group of friends were like waiting outside of the venue, like this hotel. And they had been waiting there for hours, and he had been bringing all his friends to like, oh, you also need to meet Nia. And it was just really cute to like, I don't know, just to see them
of course
putting in the effort to meet up and just take a photo. And
it's really cool.
Yeah, it's cute. It's nice.
Have you ever had the chance to go on a stage in Sweden yet, or anywhere else, like with an actual crowd, or did you actually pop off after the outbreak of Corona?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I've been doing like a lot of live streams and like smaller shows and radio and TV, but the actual crowds, no. It's like, that's the next step.
Is that something you look forward to, or does it stress you out maybe?
A little bit stressed out and a little bit looking forward. No, I'm looking forward to it, but it's also in that sense, for me personally, Corona has been pretty nice because I feel like I started as an artist 1 year ago. It took off at the same time as Corona, and I actually got the chance to like start performing for like
smaller
in like smaller situations.
Yeah, you get to build up. Like
exactly. So I feel like now I would probably be. Or I feel a lot more ready to like meet the crowd now than I did half a year ago. Yeah. Because I've been doing all these like live streams and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, because I worded it wrong. Stress. I don't think it's stress. It's more like excitement maybe. Because I think it must be really exciting to finally go on a stage and see everybody who's been listening to your songs.
I think so too. Yeah.
Because you have like, because you do have a couple million streams on YouTube alone, on some say.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think.
Oh, more than that.
Yeah,
20 million.
Yeah, I said a couple million, but it's a lot, and yeah, I'm sorry. No, but
no, okay.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, because it must be weird to see those numbers and not. I don't think you can imagine what 20 million people is like.
No,
it looks like.
That's so true.
That would be.
It feels. Yeah, when you see numbers, it feels. It doesn't feel like human beings behind it. Almost.
Yeah.
After a while.
Yeah.
And then,
because even
that's true.
Yeah, and I think that must be a crazy experience to finally go on stage and see everybody is listening, and then you can finally realize what those numbers mean.
Yeah. Probably. Yeah.
I wish I could be there.
I hope so. If I come to Belgium.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah.
Hit me up.
For sure. 100%.
Perfect. Yeah. I'm gonna see if there's any other questions, but I feel like we're already almost half an hour. We're going for almost half an hour, and I think you maybe have to do other stuff. You have to go to Antwerp later, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You're busy.
Yeah. No, it's good.
Do you have a lot of? Do you feel like you have a lot of competition? Are you focused on the competition?
Competition with like other artists?
Other artists, yeah.
I guess it's easy to like compare yourself with people in general. And of course there's like so many artists that I really, really look up to and feel inspired by, and I'm like, taking inspiration probably to like, oh, you can do it this way when you perform live or whatever. Competition, yeah, I guess that comes with it, but it's not something I feel super affected by, actually. I have so many artist friends too, and also the thing of like, I've been working with artists for so many years now, so I don't know, I feel like I definitely have like a lot of stress of like, I want to be amazing and I want to be loved and all of those like normal things that you always like think about. But I think I'm competing more with myself. Like I want to be better. Like that's great. This is not good enough. Like that kind of thing. Yeah.
Because I feel like in a sense everybody has that feeling like to compare themselves to others. Because it's so easy now. Like social media, it literally says this person has more followers, so like more people care.
That's true. And exactly. In those music numbers business, are so obvious to you. Like
it's like a literal. It's like you can see who's more successful in a way. I guess it's not true. It's not really that specific, but it gives a feeling of competition maybe. And I think, like you said, my song has 20 million streams. There are other songs with 500 million streams or other songs with like 500,000 streams. It's so easy to compare yourself. That's why I wanted to know if you feel like you have to compete with others. But maybe if you say I'm more focused on myself, I think that's great.
But it's also because some say my first song started off with such a like boom, which is amazing. But it's so that song on Spotify has like 250 million streams or something like that.
I only checked YouTube, but I didn't know
that's
Okay.
And so that's something like that feels like a bit. I mean, it's a good problem. It's an amazing problem. But like, how do I do the next song?
Live up to that.
How do I live up to that? That's like something that I'm thinking about. But at the same time, you have to be happy for the success and not care too much about like. Or just do music that I love. That's really what I want to like focus on. So
I think that's the right mindset. I was thinking of another question, but I think this camera is gonna turn off in a sec, really? So I have to just start a new video, and we have this camera to fill up the stop of this camera. All right. Yep. Is this the same angle? Right.
I think so.
Perfect. Yeah, it's just this is actually all my gear.
This is so good. I love this. Yeah, it's simple setup.
Film with my phone.
Yeah.
Well, I was wondering. So your song popped off, obviously. How does that happen? Is it the first week it has 1,000 streams and then suddenly has 1 million streams? How fast did that go?
It's been growing slowly. Because it's a year since I released it now. Yeah. And now it's like it's still becoming like #1 at places. Yeah. Like I just heard the other day it's #1 in Austria now.
Wow.
So it's like,
Damn.
and it's been #1 here and stuff, but it's like been just country by country, I feel like almost. So it's been really like slow grower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because normally a year after you release a song, it's like dead.
Yeah.
But this one is like
still growing.
Yeah, but I think that's also because I'm not famous from before. Like, it's taken a while for people to like find me in the song. But yeah, it's an interesting journey for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I still can't wrap my head around the fact that it's your first song. That's amazing. Yeah, really cool. Yeah. All right. And do you have any ideas for upcoming projects that you can share? You don't have to share anything
I mean, I did release a single 1 week ago, which is called Diablo, and it's with a guy from Puerto Rico who is called Neo Garcia.
Okay, yeah.
So this song I'm really excited about, and this Diablo is actually the song that I'm here to like
promote,
meet with radio stations and
Diablo again.
Yes, exactly.
I'm gonna put a link in the description, by the way, so that they can listen to it, because we've talked about it so much. I think it's
that's true. Yeah, and a video to it came out today, so that's cool. But then it's like I have a lot of songs like in the loop. there will be at least one more single this year, and at least I already know what as another single for like beginning of next year. So it's a lot of songs coming out.
Okay,
yeah.
That's cool because it's cool. It's weird because you said at least one more song this year. At first I thought that was a little, but it's already October. This year flew by. I just woke up yesterday and I thought, holy
I feel
shit.
the same. Exactly. When you're like, so you have to count months of this year because it's soon over, which is like, what?
Yeah, that's
what
crazy.
Happened?
And it probably for you it has been even more of a roller coaster. That was a tough word to pronounce. But yeah, I think for everybody, the past 2 months have gone so fast. Is there anything you really hope for in 2021? Could be personal. You don't have to say the world peace or something personal.
I hope for the world peace.
Yeah,
I actually do.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I hope for the there's a lot of like. I hope for an American president who has a brain.
Could be nice. Yeah.
It could be nice for a change. But for me, I just hope to like, for me personally, to like continue to be able to like release music like this, and travel would be amazing as well.
Yeah, that would be nice if we actually can travel more frequently.
Find a way to disappear out the window.
That would be great. Yeah. Just out of the window.
Exactly.
Now, well, we're almost at the end of the interview, and at the end, I always ask: is there anything you really want to share with the people that are watching now? Is there anything that's been on your mind lately? Something positive you just want to share?
It's always so hard with those ones, like, but it's like that you can just say anything.
You can say anything.
But since we spoke about the American president, like, to anyone watching who's American, please vote.
Think for yourself.
Stuff. Yeah.
Think for yourself, and that goes for any country. I feel like there's a lot of really loud people who state their opinions. If you can just think for yourself.
Exactly. Yeah. And like you said, it goes for any country. Like anyone who's having an election coming up, vote and think for yourself.
Yeah. Okay. That's a really great message. That's the most political I've ever gotten.
Oh, really?
But it's a great message.
Sorry to bring you there.
No, it's okay. I think everybody can agree. So, no, perfect. Then, is there anywhere they can follow you, social media? Because we've talked a lot about social media, but we didn't actually say where they can follow you.
Yeah, on Instagram, I'm Nea Songs, Nea Songs. And on TikTok, I'm Nea Official.
All right, TikTok.
Confusing.
Yeah,
NEA.
Have you posted a lot of TikToks yet?
No, actually. Well, I posted something, but I need to... I want to dig into it because it's a fun app, but I haven't like gotten used to it yet.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's
I love watching the stuff.
Yeah, it's so time consuming. I've watched hours on end.
Talking about time consuming on
TikTok is the worst.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Is the worst. I agree.
No, thank you very much for coming on the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, normally I give a Twitter shout out, but I don't have any Wi-Fi here. So is there anyone you want to give a shout out? As someone you've met recently, a fan or something that would really appreciate it? There's no one, so it's okay.
I can't think of it. I don't use Twitter.
No.
So that's a medium I don't use.
Yeah, it's a kind of toxic platform, so I don't know if you should, but I think it's funny sometimes. But most videos are videos you could see on TikTok as well, so you're not missing out. Don't worry. All right, but thank you everybody who's watching this, who've listened to it on Spotify or something. Follow Nia. You can subscribe to my podcast if you want to make me feel good. And then I'll see you next Monday. Peace. Perfect. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you. That was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.